I was just about to blend up this tomato sauce and just make it a little bit thinner. And I've got my old hand blender here, which is a Braun, and as you can see, it's all plastic. And this guy, I've had so many years, it's gotten all stained, you know, various curries and sauces. And I'm pretty psyched about this Cuisinart blender, which I've used a couple times now, hand blender, really for two reasons. Well, three. Okay, first, it's got good power. Second of all, this end is detachable, so you just push this button and the end pops off. And that means you can just take it off and clean it. This one I always had to just put the whole thing in the sink. And the third reason is that this is metal. So since it's stainless, it's not going to soak up residue from the cooking, whatever I'm blending, and it's also not going to stain in that way. And it's not going to off-gas whatever plastics have been going into the food with this guy. So it's pretty straight up. I think a lot of people use their hand blenders in different ways, but I mainly use mine in the kitchen for blending sauces like this. And this has a low and a high. I'll show you. The low is a pretty good rate, and the high really just jams. So I'm going to do this on low. I don't want to blend the whole sauce super smooth, but I usually do this when I have sort of bigger onion or vegetable chunks or whatever. And like I said, it's just really straight up. I will typically, since I've been using this new one, just sort of knock it off and then detach the end and clean it. And I'll show you detaching the end. I'll probably blend that sauce a little bit more, but I'm going to show you what it's like to detach the end. You just push this button and pull. So there you go. And that's it. So the end just kind of pops off, and it's easy to clean that way. And I think a lot safer since you're not taking this whole electrical unit and sticking it anywhere near the water. So that's this hand blender from Cuisinart. I think kitchen electronics and gadgets are sometimes not really worth it, but this is definitely a step up from this old plastic hand blender.